I'm sure you've seen the videos of people participating in the anti-Israel protests with hateful signs and slogans that read, "From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free." There's also been many videos circulating of people that go to interview a portion of these protesters, and they ask them simple questions like, when you say from the river to the sea, what river and sea are you referring to? And they have no idea. It becomes clear to all that these people are involved in these protests without any knowledge or understanding of what's really going on. Naturally, my reaction as a Jew has always been outrage. How can these people do this? Why are people allowing themselves to be used by propagandists to say they had thousands of protesters when in reality so many of the people don't even know what they're protesting? Don't they realize the hurt that they're causing our community? Don't they know what happened October 7th and that we must respond by eradicating the terrorist perpetrators and their capabilities? How can they be so dumb and join something without really knowing the background and the details? The other day I was struggling with these and other similar thoughts when I remembered the teaching of the Baal Shem Tov that we must learn a lesson from everything we see and hear and how to better serve Hashem. If there wasn't a lesson in it for you, taught the Baal Shem Tov, you wouldn't notice it. This made my struggle even greater. What possible lesson can there be in this that will inform me in being a better Jew? This week I was speaking to a friend about starting to study Torah together. In the conversation I asked him, how was his Hebrew reading skills? He replied, I read great. I don't understand the word that I'm saying, but I can read great. Which then reminded me of another conversation I had with a different friend about going to shul. He told me that he felt so uncomfortable because he couldn't read Hebrew well and didn't understand what was happening. He felt that he shouldn't go, for since he couldn't appreciate the service, it was wasting his time. So we discussed a few things and how we can try to make the experience more meaningful for him. But then it struck me, in the world we currently live in, since when does one need to know the language or have a background or even the basic ideas before they participate in a cause? If these clueless protesters taught me anything, it's that we need not wait until we are experts to get involved. We need not wait until we have answers to come to shul and become a member of the Jewish community. So many times what holds us back from participating in the class or in the shul service is our fear of not knowing enough. We will look clueless and foolish, we tell ourselves. If someone asks me, what's the Amidah and what's the Shema, I'll have nothing to respond, and I'll look like a fool. If I don't know the difference between Kaddish and an Aliyah, this isn't for me. I'd much rather go where I'm comfortable and know what I'm talking about. But the truth is, if we are Jewish, we belong no matter what. We cannot succumb to the fear and anxiety of not belonging, for it's wholly misplaced. We can always demonstrate our being Jewish. If they can hold up a sign that reads from the river to the sea without knowing what river or what sea, certainly we can put on a talis and hold a siddur or a chumash and read words that we may not fully understand. This week we celebrate Pesach Sheni, the second Pesach, the holiday that was given to those Jews that couldn't celebrate the first Passover. The lesson of this holiday is that it's never too late. There's no such thing as a Jew who is lost forever. Whether you are a Jew involved with a mistaken group, or a Jew searching to connect but don't know how, or a Jew that was never given a Jewish education, or a Jew that has left their Jewish community, you still belong to our people. Feel free to stop in and join us, even if you don't know what's going on. I wish you a good Shabbos.